After he ran again, he actually blocked me for 3 years. The main scenario in my head that I went back every day several times was us lying together in our bed, cuddling and kissing and looking at each other. Ever since, events seem to be unfolding rapidly. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. Today's video is one of my clients' email testimonies to me explaining how after we started working together, and this is after she had been separated and blocked for 3 years by her mirror soul, they are now in a relationship and he has proposed to her. And now they're planning their dream life together. And this is something that each and every one of you watching this video can absolutely 100% manifest consciously and deliberately when you apply all of the principles that I share with you guys in, a ton of my videos now over the past few years. When you watch my video for the first time, in case you're new here, please pay attention to your own internal dialogue in how you are perceiving success stories. Because when you comment under either my video or anyone else's video, and you are judgmental, number one, I'm going to delete the comment. But this is actually a very powerful and can be a very powerful, pivotal learning moment for yourself to help you manifest anything in your reality more powerfully, because your perceptions on things actually are telling you what your lens is, what your filter is, like where you tend to be biased. Are you biased in terms of believing in physicality, in the like quote unquote natural world, rather than like this realm of the 3D of your experiential life? If that's what it is, you just have to do a little reconditioning and think and see yourself and your life differently. God doesn't plant seeds in your heart. God doesn't plant inspiration in your heart unless you can experience that, period, point blank. And God created everything all at once. There are infinite versions of realities always there for you at every given moment for you to manifest, for you to shift into that timeline and that particular storyline. It's always there. It doesn't go away just because you trip up or just because you get into a spiral or just because you cry or because you become afraid of your own fear. It's still there. So if you can step back and see that the time that you think it's been so long since you haven't been with your person, the frustration because, they told you, I love you so deeply. I've never been so in love with anybody, and you accept me in a way that no one else in my life has ever accepted me, but still yet they went quiet. Like I could go on and on with circumstances, differences in religious backgrounds, how you see life, distances, age gaps, any of it. When there's a deep soul bond, a connection between two people, that transcends all circumstances. That's unbreakable. But anyway, let me read this success story now. So I hope that you guys got a lot from what I just said. So if you do love me, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow, and I really do appreciate you. And if you want me to be your coach to help you manifest your SP back, whether you guys have been separated or not, whether you guys have met or not, no matter what the circumstances, I know that I can help you. Email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. And then go to the website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want to book. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you as soon as possible. So I'm going to read this story now. I just have to navigate to it. Okay, so this is what she wrote. And I intend that this is going to inspire a lot of you guys to persist and to let go of the 3D circumstances and to start seeing your life not from this 3D bias material world way. You have to change the conditioning from how you see life and yourself and everyone in your reality. So she wrote, Dear Kim, so I want to share the development of my mirror soul story with you so you can share it in a video. So I start with a few words about the 3D backstory at the point of our first session. My mirror soul and I met 5 years ago on an island where I spent my first solo vacation. He is actually a Maldivian man. It felt like love at first sight. We had a very short honeymoon period of maybe after which a pattern of running, reuniting, and running again began. In 2021, we were actually a couple, albeit in a long distance relationship, for 3 months. After he ran again, he actually blocked me for 3 years. From Facebook, I gathered that he even got engaged after a while to what I had considered an old friend. I was very heartbroken for quite a long time. There were also a few factors making the situation even more complicated. The long distance of several thousand miles, the difference in culture and religion, a quite significant age gap. So, this is the story of all stories that should prove to you guys that anything can be overcome. He reinitiated contact this year in March, and we started talking again. And it became a friendly, respectful, yet also a little bit hesitant exchange of messages. This was the circumstance when we had our first session. So, of course, you helped me to identify my worrying and complicating thought patterns, of which there were many. Together, we devised new, more healthy and positive thought patterns that I chose instead. Essentially, you helped me to become clear of the end I want to experience with him and to go there in my mind and live it. This is what I chose. I imagined us to be in a committed, trustful, respectful, and loving relationship, married to each other, living together on one of the islands of his home country, and owning and managing a thriving guest house together. The way I wanted things to unfold was a vacation together where we would clear all misunderstanding of the past up, enjoy some time together, and finally get to plan our future. The main scenario in my head that I went back every day several times was us lying together in our bed, cuddling and kissing and looking at each other with beaming eyes, secure and happy in the knowledge that we have each other and we love each other so much. Ever since, events seem to be unfolding rapidly. What happened almost immediately was that the tone of our messages became more friendly and chatty, and he started to check in with me more regularly. See, once she went deeper in embodying the feeling of love and trusting love and feeling safe with it. Also, I noticed that I started worrying less immediately. And even though I will admit it didn't go without hiccups, and I sometimes fell back into my old thought patterns, yet I persisted and told myself that I was able to create the future with him that I wanted, even if my brain still needed some time to adjust. You see, she was patient with herself. By November, we started planning our trip together. Although we hadn't talked about the intention to be together yet, we essentially called it giving it a try, seeing how we feel spending some more time together. In my heart, though, I knew we were heading for full commitment. You see, she didn't get stuck in her feelings that he wasn't immediately saying, yes, yes, I trust you. Yes, I want to marry you. Yes. And do you see? She was trusting in the unfolding of it. By Christmas time, we had booked our trip for the beginning of April. The chats became even more loving in tone and manner, yet still seemed to be a hesitation at first to call what we have a relationship or showing open feelings. A lot of times, a lot of you guys would have spiraled with those things too. So please remember, do not spiral. Trust, enjoy the unfolding. Trust in it. Don't worry. Don't be so hypervigilant of what the words are and the space and time between the responses and whether there are emojis or not and whether they say, I love you or not. Trust that they do love you. Trust that the love that you feel is what they feel for you too. Gradually, though, he became more and more open about his feelings towards me. He would not say straight out that he loves me, but he would send heart emojis and kissing smiles and selfies with puckered up lips several times a day. Okay. He also really started to open up regarding his worries about his future, which seemed to be mainly about money and not being able to finance his dreams. So now, coming back from the trip, this is what happened. Already at the airport, we embraced, looked at each other, and everything seemed to be clear between us. The first kiss was sneaked in the taxi to our hotel room. The same night, he told me that he loved me and he wanted the real thing with me, a marriage and also a baby, if at all possible. He explained to me in detail how he had the biggest trust issues in the beginning, how he actually had a pattern of being treated in a very disrespectful manner by women, and especially tourists. that he had learned to trust me and that he felt now very sad and a bit stupid that this had delayed our union for so long. This is, by the way, the reason this is something that is so common. It's such a pattern of what ends up happening in the unfolding of things. I love this. We spent the rest of that perfect holiday making love, gazing in each other's eyes and planning for our future. Oh, and I've already been presented to his parents and a few siblings via video chat. They were all gracious and accepting. He told me it is a dream to open up a guest house with me, and all week I could see how he would be the most perfect host and detailed knowledge and seemingly the perfect mindset to make it a success. He even brought a 3D drawing of the guest house with him that he had done long before we had even talked about the possibility. And this was her dream. This was what she saw. Why? Because when we have a desire for something that already exists and our mirror soul wants the exact same thing. To top it off, there is already land in a perfect location on his home island that he could get in very good condition to build it. This seems almost too good to be true. But of course, it isn't. So thank you very much again for helping me to realize that I can make it all happen, and so much faster than I even thought was possible. The wedding is planned for August this year. By the way, the next thing I am going to manifest now is actually having a baby and the funding for our guest house. And I helped her with that inner work. But with how things have been going, I'm having no doubt that this will be a breeze as well. Much love and thank you. And thank you for sending that in, because I know that this story is going to it is going to help so many people. And this is what this deep soul connection, unbreakable, unshakable love experience is all about. When you rise above your circumstances and you trust in the depth of your soul, of this deep soul bond between you and your person, and then it unfolds, that ripple effect of pure unconditional love, showing others that love always wins and inspiring others not to just think of people as being disposable. Okay, this is how we change the landscape of the world. It taps into humanity. It helps life. You guys aren't even seeing the greater purpose of being in your power. You're limiting it. You're making yourself small, but it's much, much bigger than that. You are, again, God in human form, having an experience on behalf of God. You are a perfect, deliberate, incredible, amazing channel for God. That's how precious and beautiful you are. So you have to start seeing that within yourself and tapping into that power when you first wake up. Okay. So don't just wake up and say affirmations about trying to get something that's already yours. That's where people end up drained. That's where people end up in a situation where their health is suffering and their finances and their security is suffering. So if you want me to help you manifest more powerfully by trusting in yourself and really having a life transformation, reach out to me if I know that I can help you. Please do comment down below that I am going to remain in trust that I am creating the life of my dreams. And reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. I hope that this story helped. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.